Luke chapter 2, verses 22 through 24 says, "When the time came for the purification rites required by the law of Moses, Joseph and Mary took him, being Jesus, to Jerusalem to present him to the Lord. As it is written in the law of the Lord, every firstborn male is to be consecrated to the Lord, and to offer a sacrifice in keeping with what is said in the law of the Lord, a pair of doves or two young pigeons." Man, doves and pigeons, they had no chance in ancient Jerusalem. It seems like every time I see a reference to a sacrifice in the Bible, it's for those doves and pigeons. The Middle Eastern pigeons we have left today are the descendants of what must have been the Highlander of pigeons, like there can be only one. And for that matter, I wonder what doves and pigeons think about being consistently lumped together as if there was no difference. I mean, if I was a pigeon, I wouldn't appreciate somebody mistaking me for no dove. So, what is going on here? Doesn't it seem a little ironic that Jesus had to be consecrated before the Lord? I mean, Jesus had to try to keep it simple, and that's not easy because this is Judaism after all. The purification rites are referenced to Leviticus 12 and have to do with purifying the mother back into the congregation after the childbirth had rendered her unclean. Well, how is that the case, you might ask? Well, that ties all the way back to the curse leveled to women in Genesis 3:16 about pain and suffering and childbearing. And what's this bit about the firstborn male? Well, that comes from Exodus 13, where the Lord commands that the firstborn of every womb, person or animal, belongs to the Lord. All this sounds a little complicated, doesn't it? Well, that's because it sort of is. I mean, isn't it wonderful to be saved by the grace of Jesus rather than receiving a temporary reprieve supplied through the deaths of pairs of hapless doves and pigeons?